Kangaroo's Life. So today I'm going to talk about Kay in the next in the series of Meet the Animals videos. Kay is our other greyhound. She came to us as a 1-year-old from the Greyhound Trust. She is a retired greyhound. As a 1-year-old, they retired her because she wouldn't run on the track. The story of Kay is quite a sad but happy ending one. So any greyhound racing owner decides that is not fit for racing for whatever reason, there is always the opportunity for the Greyhound Trust to get involved, to take those dogs on with a view to finding them forever homes with people like us. The Greyhound Trust, I had a good relationship with some of the people that worked there already through Kaylee, and they contacted me to let me know that they had this little beautiful brindle girl called Kay, who essentially wouldn't run on the track, was taken over by the Greyhound Trust. And one of the first things that any animal rehoming centre will do, they always get them health checked, and they will always be neutered before being rehomed. So Kay was booked in for a routine health check and to be spayed, and the vet, obviously they always give them a full check over, and they picked up the fact that she had something very wrong with her heart. She was immediately referred to one of our local animal hospitals, to the cardiology department, and it was discovered that Kay has a number of conditions affecting her heart, and she was given a 3 to 6 month prognosis, so 3 to 6 months to live essentially. So the Greyhound Trust had contacted me essentially to ask me a massive question: would we consider fostering a greyhound who may only have 3 to 6 months to live, who was on medication and would need regular trips to the vet? I didn't have to think very hard about it. Chris and I discussed it, and it was a no-brainer. It was a yes. Of course we would give this dog a home. Of course we would give her a happy end of life. Well, Kay was 1 when she came to us, and it was Christmas Eve that she came. We met her on the 23rd, and her and Kaylee fell in love, and she came to live with us on the 24th, and she was one of the best Christmas presents I could have ever asked for. And we chose to give her the happiest end of life that we could, and every day we got more and more attached to her. Kay is our little miracle in that she is now 5 years and 4 months old, and she has far exceeded her life expectancy. She is on strict medication. We do have to monitor her very closely. We have to monitor her heart rate and her respiration rate regularly, and note any changes, and contact the cardiologist if we're concerned. She has at the moment 6-month checkups at the veterinary hospital with the cardiology department, where they take blood tests, they do her blood pressure, and they do an echocardiogram and x-rays if necessary. And sometimes she has a 24-hour Holter monitor on, which is a heart monitor that stays on for 24 hours, so they can see how she's getting on at home. Kay gets very anxious going to the vet, and therefore her readings aren't always accurate. So for example, her resting heart rate at home is between 60 and 80, which for a greyhound is pretty normal. However, when she's anxious and she's at the cardiology department, when they're monitoring her heart, it goes up to between 160 and 200, which is ridiculous for a dog of her size. So just so that they can see how things are at home, she sometimes wears this 24-hour monitor. And she's just wonderful. You would not know this dog had a heart condition. We know she's got it, and we know that without the medication, she wouldn't be bouncing the way that she does. But we've chosen to give her life, and a happy life. So she was originally a foster dog, but when it became clear that obviously we were madly in love with her and that she was going to live a little longer, we were given the opportunity to adopt her, and of course we jumped at that chance, and it was a real emotional day, the day we got her adoption certificate to say that she was ours. She is on supported adoption because of her heart condition, and because of her initial prognosis. We weren't able to get her insured, and therefore the wonderful Greyhound Trust do actually pay for all her veterinary treatment. which is fantastic, because as much as we adore her, you know, we simply couldn't have afforded to take her this far without pet insurance, which we couldn't have for her. So yeah, combination of, you know, the wonderful Greyhound Trust giving us the opportunity, giving her the opportunity, and helping us with the funds, keeping her to a strict medication regime, making sure she gets her checkups and noting any changes, and she's just something else. So I'm not going to rattle on any longer. Here is some footage of our wonderful Greyhound, Kay.